Hi everybody, I am Brian Mullins the Fox for the final short-form commentary for the month of January 2025. And this will not be a rant or a video where I will ever be extremely passionate in. This is just a simple message to Donald Trump. A completely fair and neutral one. So, brace yourselves. Dear President Trump, welcome back to the White House. Sure, might have acted like a sore loser because you believed you won, even though you didn't, but it's good to see you back in the White House. You may not be perfect, I will still criticize you, I will rant and rave about you once a month on my old politics channel, and I will make sure that your second and last term as President of the United States will be eons better than 4 years of Joe Biden could ever hope to be. It's that bad. But focus on the most important stuff, alongside with getting rid of the deep state and doing as much as you can to confirm all your new appointees like Kash Patel and Pete Hegseth. Don't go chasing those people always wanting to get a reaction or a rise out of you on X. Focus on doing your job if you're not too busy tweeting. Don't fuck our economy up ever again. Don't pull us through and double down on another black swan event, like the coronavirus, aka the COVID-19 pandemic. If you help us recover our economy to a far better state than it's ever been, with lower prices, lower gas prices, possibly reversing most, if not all, the fucking fuck-ups that Joe Biden did, intentionally or otherwise. And if you do that, if I'm your number one detractor and you prove me wrong and convince me that you're better than I ever expected, even in comparison to your first term, you'd have won me over. And you would win me over if I was your number one detractor. I'm just not a fan of you. And that's fair enough. I'm not a fan of much of any politicians, because now you know what games you should and should not play. And I hope for the next 4 years that you can try to make America great again to the extent that you think America is going to be. And the game of lawfare that the Democrats have played for far too long has always been a sham to me. You being a convicted felon doesn't mean anything anymore. Even if you technically are, and you somehow reverse that status by either pardoning yourself or doing something else to help you partially expunge your permanent record, then so be it. Go ahead and do it. And so, at that point, from then on out, you'd no longer be a so-called convicted felon. And the last thing I should say to you, Trump, and all the supporters, remember this video. Remember the day he's inaugurated, and remember that your goal is to make America great again. And before I go, I'm just going to say, sometimes Trump says something that's right, and sometimes Trump says something that's wrong. It's not too much of a big deal to point out, and I wish you the best. I'm Brian Mullins the Fox, signing out. Bye.